Okay, gang, establish your purpose and mission. We got another one, another principle that keeps you clear, helps you find focus, helps you establish your purpose and mission, whether you know it, even exceeding it and fulfilling it, or finding it and having it being revealed. So what's that principle? Congruency. Wow, this one's huge. This is so much bigger than you think, because being congruent in all areas of your life is so important. It makes your life easier. It makes it more simple. It keeps it focused, and it keeps it more productive. What's that mean? What is congruency? Alignment with your values, your thoughts, your actions, knowing your core values and living those values and following that guidance where everything is aligned. Man, then things fall in your lap. Then it just starts to happen. Then your purpose is revealed. Incongruent thoughts and actions, living outside your core values. Whether it's your health, whether it's your relationship, even if it's your career that you're in now, anything that's not aligned takes you off that revelation, right? It keeps you outside, where if that's not aligned, how can that purpose be revealed when we're not aligned, when we're not completely congruent in every area of your life? You know, it was said by Joe Polish in Genius Network. It's a entrepreneurial group that I belong to. Amateurs wait for inspiration. Professionals do it with a headache. What's that mean? Being congruent, especially at first, isn't easy. Amateurs wait for inspiration to be consistent. They wait for inspiration to be motivated, right? And then what happens? Then things turn into urgencies. They're chasing urgencies, and now they have chaos. Professionals do it with a headache. What's that mean? They do it anyway. They admire their core values. They say no to things that are outside their core values. They say yes to things. They have morning rituals. They have evening rituals. They follow with congruency their value system, and that's why they tend to fulfill, not only establish their purpose, but fulfill their purpose. They're not pushed around by life. People that are successful, that reach their vision, and their vision is revealed, they're not pushed around by life conditions. They're not the kite in the wind. They understand their divinity. They know their power. They express their power. They're that stake in the ground. See, that's what some people are missing. When you say, well, I don't know what my purpose is. Do you know your core values? Are you clear? Do you make must decisions? Are you congruent with those core values? Are you living that vision? Are you living and believing, and everything is congruent in that direction? So here's an exercise. Go to your workbook. What I'd like you to do is write down, number one, what areas of your life are you incongruent? How do you know if you're incongruent? Because you're frustrated, right? What areas of your life are challenging or frustrating? I'll bet you $100 it's you're incongruent in that area. What column is an emotional struggle, or what's the emotional struggle or pain that you're experiencing because of incongruency? Okay? Now, what's the solution? What's the must decision that you need to make to become congruent? What are the values in that area, right? What's the possible purpose in that area? And what are the values that align with the purpose? And then what's that must decision that you need to make to become totally congruent? Then column 4, what would you experience? What would your experience be if you were totally congruent? So let's look at this. Look at this thought process. Where are you incongruent? What's the pain or consequence it's causing? What would you have to do to become congruent? And what would your experience be? Wow, that's like a total life transformation. Now, when we do that and it's written in front of us, man, the power that you're going to have, and you're going to realize the action steps to be congruent in those areas are not hard. It's not that it's hard. You just have to do things differently. It doesn't take any more time, but in the same amount of time, if you just did something different, man, the results would be amazing. So let's get congruent so that not only can we fulfill that purpose, but that purpose can be revealed to us and fall right in our lap. All right, get busy.